Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your April chakra reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what is holding you back. What chakra is needed to pick up the pace over here so that you can get what you need. You have solar plexus going on over here with I can do it. I can and I can do it. This is the determination that you're really needing. So it does feel like Spirit is saying the determination that you have is not very good. Okay. Either some of you may be going over determined to get to things that you want, and then it's a setback for you, or you have under determination, which is literally not getting you anywhere either. So with the determination, take it how it resonates. Sometimes if we're over determined, that means that we are going at a fast pace and we believe things should be coming in faster, and then that will cause negative flow back at you. So you really need to make sure that you're really balancing yourself out with the determination that is moderately, it is logical, and it is just at a normal pace of determination. For others of you, you need to pick up the pace and determination. 100. You're just under determined. Okay, and there's patience. So, so it is a lot of you is over determination. Making things try to run faster than they can. Okay, for the firm foundations, you're trying to get this stability. You're trying to find these firm foundations. We're talking about the root chakra over here. This is literally the sacral chakra, which is I want. So you're like, I can do it. I want it. I want it. I want it. So it's almost like the universe is seeing when you're over determined like this and you're working too hard, you're putting out too much energy, and which is not balanced energy. Therefore, you're actually pushing the I want away because you're impatient. Okay. So once you do that, you will anchor yourself to the earth with using earth chakra. The earth chakra is going to be, now look, here's your root chakra right here. This is the first chakra. This is the roots of yourself, where you're planting yourself down, right? You want to be stable and planted. You don't want to be up moving all over the place. And so the earth chakra is going to be anchored off the root chakra. It's going to have like anchors like a boat to the earth chakra down here. This is anchoring you to the earth, okay, for extra stability. That's a lot of power from Mother Earth, right? Because Earth has its own energy, just like the star chakra of the heavens has its own energy. Okay, so you are going to be anchoring yourself to where you need to be for stability reasons. When you're impatient, the universe can also see sometimes as greed. So we have to be careful where the fine line of what I want and is balanced, because otherwise if you become too impatient and you think that you deserve this, you have this and that, it becomes greed. And we want to just be careful of that. Okay, that's not for everybody, but it does sometimes feel that way, right? Okay, so there has to be a natural balance. That's what chakras are all about, is balancing ourselves naturally so we can have what we're looking for peaceful resolution. What you're doing here, my friends, is not peaceful. It's anxiety. I can feel it. It's like all over the place, blah, 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 right? Okay, and then you will have the unexpected coming in for your healing and your self-growth card coming in over here. And then you have your two, here they are. Your two tarot cards is talking about, yes, putting yourself into the danger zone of double low energy, toxic energy, and that's because of the impatience. Impatience is lower vibrational energy, and it also can, like I said, becomes toxic. Could be coming off the greed, or I deserve this, which becomes that pridefulness on the negative side. I just, things of this nature. Okay. You need to get to your Four of Wands. That is the same card as the firm foundation. So all you're doing at this time, it feels like, is giving yourself the foundations of toxic energy. Chaos, confusion, things of this nature. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Impatience causes us not to sleep, causes all kinds of things that is not good for our bodies, okay, or our mind. So mental, physical health, or soul health, right? So the powerful 3 in you is definitely being attacked because of this, right? Detaching from what you need. Okay, so going over here to the patience, the firm foundations, and the unexpected. Everybody knows what they need on their firm foundations within the 4 of Wands, whether this is love, just getting back to what you love for your firm foundations. Okay, so you figure out what that is. The love of whatever you're working on, passionately determined to do. Okay, so going to patience, firm foundations, and the unexpected, we have the 9 of Wands, working very hard, trying to debate what it is you're going on, but you are giving yourself nightmares about it. So their spirit is literally telling you to please keep yourself balanced with the patience. You're giving yourself nightmares. You're literally imbalanced. Okay. So yeah, you need to balance this. You need to give yourself more balance, more time, more patience. Be determined where you need to be determined, but make sure you're balancing that determination out. Okay. The firm foundations. Yeah. Right now, your firm foundations is kind of a cold, eerie. It's kind of eerie. Yeah, I feel this kind of like darkness. Maybe it's because of the devil. It's just like, I don't know. The Queen of Swords. It could even be that you're trying to fix your household with your loved one and they're just cold shouldering you. They're not talking nice to you. Something of this matter with the Queen of Swords, because I do see the Queen of Swords as someone who's icy cold to you within your firm foundations. So it definitely could be your household for some of you. And yeah. And it's kind of like they're walking away from what needs to be balanced. And the only way to do that is to add more passion. So really, truly trying to get to this firm foundation with this person and adding more passion and being more compassionate with maybe the Queen of Swords. Maybe the Queen of Swords is having some issues. Maybe it's you who's having issues. Maybe you're the Queen of Swords and you're kind of cold shouldering yourself or another person because they're not giving you the compassion that you need, but you need to have, there has to be some kind of mutual understanding going on over here and determination to fix the situation. With the Mother Earth coming through over here, there is this beautiful divine anchorage going on over here where she's like, you can do this. But there has to be this kind of like coming together with the 8 of Cups. You need to walk towards this person a little bit more instead of just being over determined to get something done that is not helping the situation. It feels like there's something going on with you guys. You're not helping the situation. You're actually hurting it with the impatience. Maybe you're impatient with this. Maybe it's an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Maybe you've lost your patience. Maybe you've been waiting, but you're like determined to like try to fix it, but you're pushing things, right? So with the 8 of Cups over here, it's like just kind of with the disappointments and stuff, whatever you're doing that's over pushing impatiently, instead of using this beautiful determination. Why do I feel like somebody's nagging? Somebody's nagging. Blah, 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 blah. You have to discontinue that. That's not going to help anything. You're pushing that Knight of Wands away, because it's almost like you continue to keep pushing this thing on them. And you're not giving them any room to get these things done because you are impatient for them to fix the situation or to get to where they want to be. Yeah. So you're actually causing your own pains over here. Okay. By doing so. So if you want the happiness and you want them to do, you have to give them time. And if you're nagging at your own self and you're like, you know, and pushing yourself over the limits, you need to give your own time because you're working yourself too hard. Either you're too hard on yourself or too hard on someone, or maybe both. Maybe because you're irritated with me, you know, sometimes we get irritated with ourselves because we know that something isn't happening. So we can kind of push that energy onto another person. And then they kind of push that back on you. And it just makes a mess within the household. So with the Mother Earth over here, really getting down to the earth energy over here, this is talking about time to nurture. Life these days can be quite fast-paced. That could be why you're over-determined to get something done, and busy, which can cause large amounts of stress and challenges. Mother Earth is calling you back to the womb, back to your core and your center, your firm foundations. It's now time to reconnect to the flow of nature, where everything is in a constant state of harmony and balance. And like I said, this whole reading is imbalanced, especially having the 2 here. I mean, Spirit is really saying, you need patience, my friend. You are running around in circles. If you have been feeling unsettled or disconnected lately, then it is definitely time to feel the earth under your feet and take some time to stop, breathe, and experience the natural energy from the earth. The earth is a living, breathing being. She is constantly offering an abundance of healing energies for you to connect to at any time. While we exist here on the planet Earth, she is our mother, the one that nurtures, feeds, supports, grounds, and protects us at all times. By connecting deeply with her, you will be open to receive powerful qualities. And then you have the unexpected. Why is it unexpected? It's unexpected because you're not going to believe what kind of healing can come through this. So, you know, maybe you need to reconnect with the earth itself. Go out, spend some time outside, get away from the technology, get away from the computer, the TV, the Netflix. Put the damn phone down, right? Put the phone, you know, put the phone on, not even vibration. Why don't you just turn it off, right? And it makes me wonder, like, how many people have ever pushed off the off button? Not just vibrating, but literally the off button. Take some time outside so that you can have the healing, right? And this will bring in the peaceful resolution that you're needed for, right? Tell everybody, that's it. I'm going to the lake. I'm going over here. I'm taking a walk. No phone. No nothing, right? Why do you need the phone? We didn't have a phone in the 80s, guys. We were fine. We didn't die, right? I mean, like, seriously, people think like, oh, if there's an accident, why are you thinking like that? Really? Because I remember being in the 80s and 90s, I was, you know, a teenager and a kid, and I don't remember ever having a phone or worrying about getting hit by a car or mugged or anything of this nature, right? And if you really do feel like you need to have that, keep it on vibrate inside your purse, your pocket, whatever. Right? In case of emergencies, if you really do not feel comfortable without it, fine. But the point is, don't be walking through nature on the phone with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, right? Oh my God, I'm like out here next to this tree. Okay? Wow, you should see this pine tree. Okay, no, that is, yeah. No, if anything, you're going to talk to the pine tree. Don't be talking to your friends. You'll be like, hi, Mr. Pine Tree, how are you doing today? Right? Talk to nature. Don't be talking to other people. You know, unless they're physically with you, right? And then you can sit and say, we're going to sit underneath this tree. And then your friend's going to be like, why? And you're going to be like, just sit down. We're going to talk to the tree, right? Because it's healthy. It's going to bring peace, right? You know, what's funny is kids know how to do this. They do it naturally, right? Especially small ones, 3, 4 years old, 5 years old. They do that stuff naturally. Because they just know it's a part of it's just a part of the knowing that the young children already have this installed into them. It's when we grow old, we forget. We get stuck inside of this loop of what reality is, and this is what's socially this and that and this and the other. And little kids don't know that. They just know what they know when they come out of the womb. They know that the earth is important. We as adults forget the important pieces. I mean, just think about it. If this was the star card looking to the heavens, how many of you have looked up at the stars lately? How many? Oh my God, and that's funny because there you have it. Oh my God, how many of you looked up at the stars at night? How many of you actually watched a full moon lately? I can tell you right now, there's not going to be many of you. You're not connected to the heavens. You're not connected to the earth. You're just connected to society and technology and the things that make us have to go to work and do the things that we're doing. And that's what they're saying. That's what the Mother Earth is saying. You're not connecting. You're stressed out. And this is what makes you impatient, the world. So with the star, you're going to get back to the things that you desire, back to your dreams, back to your childlike experiences. Try to, when you're in the earth, try to remember what you did as a kid when you were outside. Maybe you threw rocks in the pond, right? Or skipped those rocks across the water. Looked for a snail. You know, I mean, seriously, right? Those are connecting you to the earth, and they actually release energy and bring in higher vibrations. The star's high vibrations. As crazy as it sounds. And it only sounds crazy because we're adults and we don't think like that anymore. But what you don't understand is it's very important. Yeah, because otherwise you're just leaving yourself out in the cold, always worried about all these other things that you have to worry about on a daily basis. But remember, there's more to the world than just that. This will get you back to the determination of what you need without being impatient. It's going to stress you down. Then you're going to have these unexpected gifts coming in. Yeah, it's like, what in the world does all of this and me getting back to nature have anything to do with the determination? Because you need to calm down. You need to de-stress. There's a lot of childlike energy in this reading of coming from this Mother Earth, right? That Venetian energy, guys. You have Venus in you, and that's why it's really coming out, right? That Libra has that Venus energy. So that Venetian energy is coming out. That's who Mother Earth is. And so it's reminding you, not always work, a little play that will settle you down and keep your patience. So with the unexpected over here, what is unexpected? We're going to go straight to there because we already, went through everything. So what is unexpected? Not holding tight to all of the obstacles and challenges. So what's unexpected is this Queen of Cups. Love, nurturing, better emotions, better patience. You're learning to have this better flow coming off of you with the Queen of Cups. You're going to learn, and the unexpected is going to be all of these beautiful things coming off of the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups knows your abilities to get to where you need to be stable and patient. She's a very patient person. She knows and she can see things, right? It's going to be that honesty and that devotion to yourself. And all of these things are going to make this peaceful resolution within yourself. And all of a sudden, this patience is going to come back. And where you feel like you're so stressed out, it's all going to just kind of glide away. And you can bring your dog out with you, your children, your family, and just enjoy nature, enjoy some time together. Even if it's in just the backyard, picking dandelions, right? Maybe you want to even do something. You have very small kids, guys. I just heard this craziest thing, but if you have very small kids, take them outside and you can see if you can find fairies with them, right? I mean, just anything, just imagination, having a good time, right? I mean, that's why we have Easter. We have the Easter bunny that hides the eggs, and it's not all about, whether they believe it and not so much. It's the fun, the excitement, the energeticness, right? So you can take this in so many different levels of just having fun and exploring and just bringing this Mother Nature right back into your life. And it will relieve stress just by watching the smiles of your children, or just, even being out there being silly with your friends. Just those of you who are older, just be careful. I don't want you tripping and falling or anything like that, right? Get worried. It's like my kids want to go, out there and do hide and go seek, and it's like, oh God, okay, make sure I have a good pair of shoes on them. trip, break a hip, right? But no, you don't want to think like that though, because then that would be negative energy. I just say those things because it makes my kids laugh, right? And they'll, oh, mom, right? But no, seriously, just make sure you're wearing good shoes or something too. Okay, well, if you are going hiking. Okay, so, okay, my friends, and that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love and good luck on your nature adventure. I'm telling you guys, put down that phone, put it down. Bye-bye.